Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Sports Extra. I'm your host Ahmed Nawaz with the latest roundup of sports today. The Paris Olympics is in full swing. All is set for the opening ceremony tomorrow. Pakistan is also participating in this Olympics as well. We've got certain disciplines that we talk about: swimming, athletics, and then particularly shooting. The contingent is going to be there as well. We talk about the opening ceremony. All the games athletes from all over the world have now turned to Paris. All eyes are on Paris because this opening ceremony is going to be full of surprises and extravaganza. So we talk about that and the history of the Olympics and Pakistan's history as well, which will be on the show today. And joining us in studios, it's been a while since we've had him on this platform, but finally he's back. He's going to be talking about this. When you talk about the history of sports, he has certainly been there. When you talk about Olympics, he's got the I think record books to his name as well, that he's got the honor of covering a majority of these as well. And the last time Pakistan won a medal, he was certainly there to witness history as well. We're very honored to be joined by senior sports journalist Moeez Shah Sahab. Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Assalamu alaikum. Fine. How are you?
I'm very well, sir. Thank you for joining us. What would you like to highlight? First of all is set now in Paris, and we talk about the whole world is eyeing Paris at this moment that the Olympics begin. Pakistan contingent is also participating. What can you tell us about that?
Finally, countdown is about to end, and Pakistan is set to participate in the Olympics, Paris Olympics. There is, I think, 18-member contingent. Pakistan is fielding this time around, and Arshad Nadeem, the famous javelin thrower, will carry the Pakistan flag going into the opening ceremony. He is one of the potential medal winners, one of the favorites to get something for Pakistan, some medal for Pakistan, following 3 decades, more than 3 decades of gap, and hopefully he will throw his best to win a medal for Pakistan this time around. And besides Arshad Nadeem, I think shooters also have got potential. Believe you me, there are both the shooters, Ghulam, Mustafa, Bashir, and Joseph, both have chances of making it to the podium. All depends how they target their, how they shoot on that particular day, how focused they are, how focused their potential at that point of time is, where they are first to participate in the qualifying round and then in the finals. Both are very, very talented shooters, and hopefully we expect that they will do their best to win a medal for Pakistan this time.
Certainly, inshallah, that's what we're hoping for as well. But the history of Olympics is very, very particular, isn't it? We've got a report on that. Let's take a look and then we come back.
The Olympics are the leading international sporting events featuring summer and winter sports competition, in which thousands of athletes from around the world participate in a variety of competitions. The first Olympic Athletic Festival held in Athens that took place in 1896. The opening ceremony of the 33rd Modern Olympic Games will be held in Paris on Friday. Athletes from Australia, South Africa, Japan, and United States are among the first to arrive at the village located in Saint-Denis, adjacent to the city of Paris, where most of the competitions will be held. The complex will host more than 20,000 athletes and delegates throughout the Olympics. The last time the city hosted was in 1924. The program of the 2024 Summer Olympics will feature 329 events in 32 sports. The Paris 2024 Organizing Committee has set out to establish a new model for the Olympic and Paralympic Games, pledging to deliver an ambitious, spectacular, universal event that is more responsible, more sustainable, and more united. Olympic motto is made up of 3 Latin words: Citus, Altius, and Fortius. These words mean faster, higher, and stronger. The Paris 2024 Games provide a unique opportunity to create momentum for a new social project, promoting the development of innovative solutions and fast-tracking sustainable transformations are 2 radically different examples of how we strive to build a forward-looking project that reflects who we are. Be brave and be bold!
Well, there you have it. All you need to know about the history of the Olympics in this report by Malaika Yunus and Mariam Naveed. Absolutely fantastic work. So a shout out to both these ladies as well. Like I said, that this is a prestigious history that needs to be talked about and told to the next generation as well. So it's very important how we do our storytelling. But Moisha Sahab, I think Pakistan's history in the Olympics is also something to talk about. When was the last time we won a medal in the Olympics?
Yeah, it's very interesting. It was in 1992. Barcelona Olympics. I was there. I was covering the Olympics for my newspaper, and Pakistan won bronze there. Potentially, the team was very strong, and we were expecting that Pakistan would go on to win the gold medal. But Pakistan lost the semi-finals and then went on to win the bronze medal. 2 years down the line, they won the World Cup, as you know, in Sydney. And at that time, I think Pakistan Pakistan had the luxury to enjoy the services of some of the best players like Shahbaz Senior, Tahir Zaman. They were there, Kamran Ashraf, Asif Bajwa. They were all there, and behind, under the bar, Mansoor Ahmad was there. So Shahid Ali Khan was there when we talk about Olympics. But the thing is, since then, we have been struggling. We have been struggling to win a medal. And this time around, I think the hope is very bright. We can expect that Pakistan would go on to win a medal this time around. All depends how Arshad Nadeem throws at that point of time, how his fitness, his form, as his focus is at that particular day. I'm talking about on August 5 and 6 possibly, probably. Qualification and then final.
Finals. We talk about, Moisha Sahab has mentioned Arshad Nadeem. I think a very important prospect for Pakistan. We've got a report on Arshad by Sabah. Let's take a look at that and then we come back.
Arshad Nadeem is a Pakistani javelin thrower who represents FABTA in the domestic competitions. Arshad Nadeem is the first Pakistani to qualify for the final of any track and field event at the Olympic Games and the World Athletics Championships. Arshad Nadeem started competing in javelin throw events in 2015. In 2016, he received a scholarship from World Athletics. In 2017, Nadeem won a bronze medal with a best throw of 76.33 meters. In 2018, he set a new personal best of 80.45 meters in the qualification round of the javelin throw event at the Commonwealth Games held in Australia. As the only Pakistani athlete at the 2019 World Athletics Championships, Doha, Qatar. In 2022 Commonwealth Games, he created a new national and Commonwealth Games record with a throw of 90.18 meter and became the first ever athlete from South Asia to breach the 90-meter mark. In 2023, he became the first ever Pakistani athlete to win a medal at the World Athletics Championships by winning a silver medal. He also secured qualification for the 2024 Summer Olympics during the event. Arshad is one of the 4 Pakistani players who have directly qualified for the Paris Olympics alongside 3 shooters. The qualifying phase for his event will be conducted on August 6, with the final scheduled for August 8.
There you have it, all you need to know about Arshad Nadeem in this report by Sabah. So, Moisha Sahab is one of our contenders for a medal, isn't he?
One of major hopes of Pakistan to win a medal this time around. And believe you me, he has got the potential. He has got the potential to cross the 90-meter barrier. He has done that before, and he has the capacity to do it again. So it's all about how focused he is at that particular day. That is very important. Over the years, coaches have worked on his fitness. Coaches have worked on his, run up to the delivery. That is very important. How he behaves when it comes to his run up to the delivery stage. Once he has got a perfect run up and he starts throwing it properly, I think there is every hope that he would go on to cross the 90-meter barrier. And if he goes on to cross the 90-meter barrier, that means there's a very, very good hope that Pakistan would get a medal following almost 32 years of gap. So the last time, as I have told you, we have won it in that was in team event. Hussain Shah won it in '88 in boxing, a bronze medal, but that was individually. Last time we won it in individual event at that time. But as a whole, I think it's a very good chance and that Arshad Nadeem, if he is fit, if he is focused, and if he is got his rhythm very aptly and rightly, I think we have got a good chance of winning a medal this time around in the Olympics.
Certainly. One of the other candidates that we talk about has also got a very interesting chance of a medal for Pakistan as well. Let's take a look at this report.
Kishmala Talat is not only a talented Pakistani shooter who has been qualified for Olympics 2024, she is also a sports enthusiast. She has made significant achievements in the field of shooting, representing Pakistan at various competitions. She has a strong passion for promoting sports, especially shooting in Pakistan. She actively engages in initiatives to encourage more people, especially women, to participate in sports and shooting. Kishmala Talat's dedication to both her athletic career and the development of sports in her country is truly inspiring. She has won dozens of medals nationally and 4 internationally. Talat's dedication and skills have earned her recognition in the shooting community.
Be brave and be bold. Be brave and be bold.
Well, there you have it. Another report by the two M's, Malaika and Mariam, of course, giving us the details of Kishmala, who is also a potential chance for Pakistan to win a medal. Moisha Sahab, what would you like to say about Kishmala's chances in this?
She is participating in 10-meter pistol, and I think she is an example for the women folk in Pakistan. First woman to have won a medal at the Asian level in the Asian Games. So recently she has won bronze medal in this very particular category at the Asian Games, and that was the first by any lady in individual capacity. Pakistan cricket team has already won gold medal at the Asian Games, but individual, when we talk about individual category, she is the only, and she is the first lady to have won the medal at individual category, and that is very encouraging news for Pakistani women players, athletes who have been following sports for years and who are hoping to excel for the country in years to come. She definitely has a chance. She definitely is a very talented shooter, and she has qualified. She has qualified to make it to the Olympics, and the best thing about her is that qualifying for the Olympics, beating some of the best shooters on the way, is also a very creditable job. So mere going into the Olympics and that you have done by qualifying is a very I think creditable thing, and she has proved that she has the potential. All in shooting, all depends on how you perform on that particular day, how focused you are, how you are hitting the targets on that particular day. That is very important, and she has got all the potential to do that. Hopefully, I would pray, and the whole nation would pray that she would go on to win medal, first ever medal at the Olympics when it comes to women category.
Absolutely, the category is fantastic itself as well. Another shooter that's participating is GM Bashir. Let's take a look at his report.
Ghulam Mustafa Bashir is a Pakistani shooter who has gained recognition for his achievements in the sport of shooting. He has represented Pakistan in various international shooting competitions and has made significant contributions to the sport. Bashir's dedication and skill have earned him a good reputation in the shooting community. He has won many medals outside the Olympics, and this year he has been nominated for Olympics. He has won many medals outside the Olympics, and this year he has been qualified for Olympics in Paris 2024. His success in these competitions showcases his talent and dedication to the sports.
Be brave and be bold. Be brave and be bold.
And there you have it, all you need to know about GM Bashir in this report by once again Mariam. And of course, when we talk about this entire prospect of shooting as well, or the history of the well. You've heard these three reports by Malaika and Mariam that have told you about the profile of these players as well. So Moisha Saab, I think GM Bashir, another candidate for us in the category.
Yes, Ghulam Mustafa Bashir, and he has proved that he is a potential medal winner. Why? Because he has already won bronze medal at the World Championship. World Championship is even, I think, even tougher than that of Olympics. There you have to compete against every kind of shooter, very recognized shooter, some of the best turning up from around the world, and they compete in the World Championship. He has beaten some of the best, and after beating them, he has scored bronze medal, first ever bronze medal for Pakistan at the World Championship, and he has proved that he has got the potential in the since he is competing in the 25-meter rapid pistol fire. I think he has got chance, but as I told you earlier, that it is all about how focused the shooter is on that particular day. One good day, and you would see that he will return with a medal, and very encouraging. That would be a very encouraging sign for Pakistan shooters, for Pakistan athletes, and for the future of Pakistan sports.
Certainly. Let's take a look at another report on one of the contenders for Pakistan in the category of shooting.
Gulfam Joseph is a skilled shooter from Pakistan who has achieved significant success in the field of shooting. He has secured medals in various national and international shooting contests. Showcasing his talent and commitment to the sport, Gulfam Joseph's role in the Olympic involves representing Pakistan in the Games or taking part in Olympic qualification events. His expertise and experience in shooting make him a valuable member of the Pakistani shooting team.
Be brave and be bold. Be brave and be bold.
There you have it, Mr. Joseph also representing Pakistan in this report by Malaika and Mariam. You've heard all the details of his participation. So shooting looks to be the prime category, Moisha Saab, that Pakistan is focusing on right now.
Yes, Joseph, he hasn't come up to the mark so far, but he has a potential, as a very talented shooter, youngster from the party, one of the young guys in the contingent, and he knows his profession very well. He knows how to shoot since he has won many medals at Asian level, but he has the potential to do it at the Olympic level in 10-meter pistol, like Kishmala, the same category. Joseph is participating in men category, but the thing is, he is a very regular customer and has performed over the year at Asian level. This time around, he would be there at the Olympics. He has already participated in the Olympics, but there he couldn't make it to the finals at the last Tokyo Olympics. This time around, we are hopeful that not only he would go on to make it to the finals, but would also win a medal or perform well to the satisfaction of shooting contingent and to the satisfaction of Pakistani fans.
Absolutely, and now I think let's move on to the category of swimming as well, where Pakistan also has representation. We've got a report on Jahan Ara Nabi. Let's take a look at that.
Jahan Ara Nabi is a well-known Pakistani swimmer who has made important contributions to the sport of swimming. She has competed her 3 World Championships in 2022, 23 and 24 and represent Pakistan at the 2022 Commonwealth Games. Her involvement in various national and international swimming competitions has highlighted her talent and dedication to swimming. In the Olympic involved representing Pakistan in the Games or competing in Olympic qualifying events. Expertise and experience in swimming make her a respected figure in Pakistani swimming community.
Be brave and be bold. Be brave and be bold.
And moving on to the next category of swimming, we've got a report on Durrani, who's also going to be representing Pakistan. Let's take a look.
Mohammad Ahmed Durrani is a renowned Pakistani swimmer known for his impressive achievements in the sport of swimming. He has set sight on breaking the national record at the Paris Olympics, which will begin in France's capital on 26 July. He has excelled in various national and international swimming competitions, showcasing his talent and dedication to the sport. Muhammad Ahmed Durrani's success in swimming have earned him recognition and respect within the swimming community.
Be brave and be bold. Be brave and be bold.
So Jahara and Durrani representing Pakistan in the swimming. Moisha Sahab, what would you like to tell us about swimming category for Pakistan?
Swimming category is a sort of, they are both are wild card holders. They haven't qualified for the Olympics, but since IOC offers wild cards to some of athletes, they have availed it. Swimming team has availed it. Both are qualifiers. Both have now made it to the Olympics because of the wild card holders. But the thing is, we can't expect anything from them. Besides that, they would go on to make a national record there. Even clearing the first heat would be a great achievement for these two swimmers, which I doubt, because in swimming, international competition is very tough, and we can't expect Pakistani swimmers to make inroads into the higher level when it comes to Olympics or a World Championship. So it is a very, very tough stage for the swimmers. And all we hope that they would go on to gain a good experience. They would go on to establish a new Pakistan record, new, if not a Pakistan record, new South Asian record, which is also a very, very difficult thing. But we expect and hope that they would do their best and gain required experience that will help them to excel in future events. Even, Pakistan is also going to host the South Asian Games in 6 months' time. So hopefully they will go on to use that experience into the South Asian Games.
Certainly they will, and that's what we hope for as well. But we've got another report when we move on to the category of athletics regarding Faiqa Riaz. Let's take a look at that.
Faiqa Riaz is a talented female sprinter and national champion from Pakistan who will be representing the country at Paris Olympics. She has shown her great determination and skill to earn this opportunity to compete at such a prestigious event. Her participation in the Olympic itself is a significant accomplishment. Competing at the Olympic Game is a dream for many athletes, and being selected to present her country is a testament to her hard work and dedication to her sport. As Faiqa Riaz competes in the Olympics, she will have the chance to showcase her abilities on the global platform and inspire others with her performance.
ओलंपिक्स में जाना एक बहुत बड़ा ख्वाब होता है हर प्लेयर का। तो मैं ओलंपिक्स में जा रही हूँ, एक तो मेरा ये ख्वाब था कि मैंने वो पूरा किया, लेकिन अब मैं ओलंपिक्स में जा रही हूँ, मैंने अपनी इस तरह से मेहनत करनी है कि मैं वहाँ पे जाकर अपना बेस्ट देकर आऊँ, इतना बेस्ट देकर आऊँ कि मतलब कि पाकिस्तान की आवाम खुश हो जाए, और मैं उनके लिए यही कहूँगी कि वो मेरे लिए ज़रूर दुआ करें कि मैं अपना बेस्ट करके आऊँ।
She is determined to pull off Pakistan's record on the 100-meter sprint. She was seen by the best correspondent running extremely well, and it is expected that the Lahore-based sprinter will do her best at the biggest stage. Pakistan highly gutsy female sprinter and national champion Faiqa Riaz will represent Pakistan this year in Paris Olympics.
Be brave and be bold.
And there you have it, another report. So I think a big shout out to Malaika and Mariam for giving us all the details, the history and profile reports of our athletes that are representing Pakistan as well. So a real shout out to both Mariam and Malaika for this exclusive content from Sports Extra, of course. And like I said that, there are many categories that Pakistan is competing in, but also I think when you talk about sprinting, sprint as well, you've got a 100-meter sprint that's going to have all the eyes on it as well. We've got a report on that. We're going to take a look, and then of course we continue.
The Summer Games will start on July 27, and the world's fastest athletes are preparing for one of the most anticipated events in athletics, the 100-meter sprint. This event is often seen as the highlight of the Olympics. In the Tokyo Olympics, Marcel Jacobs of Italy won the men's 100 meters gold medal with a time of 9.80 seconds, becoming the first Italian to win this event. In the women's 100 meters, Aline Thompson of Jamaica took the gold with a time of 10.61 seconds, setting an Olympic record. At Paris Olympics 2024, the men's and women's 100 meter sprints will again be highly anticipated. American sprinters Noah Lyles and Sha'Carri Richardson are favourites to win their first Olympic titles. Lyles will compete against Italy's reigning Olympic champion Marcel Jacobs. Richardson, attending her first Olympic, is the favourite in the absence of Aline Thompson. However, she will face strong competition from Jamaican star Shericka Jackson, aiming for her first individual gold, and Shelly Ann Fraser-Price, who is looking to end her career on a high note at her 5th and final Olympics.
And there you have it, a report on the 100 meter sprint by Sabah. And now, of course, finally, Moisha, I'd like to ask you that Paris is all set. The whole world is eyeing the Olympics. What can we expect certainly tomorrow when we talk about the opening ceremony?
Yeah, when it comes to Ahmed, when it comes to opening ceremony, the main focus is how we compare that opening ceremony with the previous one. How we compare it with the previous ceremonies. Say Tokyo has hosted, say London has hosted, Rio de Janeiro has hosted, and in 2008 Beijing has hosted. Opening ceremony is a sort of is a depiction, a showcase, as an effort to showcase what that country specifically has for the world. So besides the march past of athletes, what are we getting it from that particular country? What their culture is. What are they are proposing, and what are they are depicting, and what are they showcasing their culture, and apart from culture, how we can expect that the at the end of show there is a glittering ceremony. We expect a very powerful fireworks going all around and going throughout the world.
Like you mentioned, sort of like a competition with the previous ceremony. Whoever does it more
greatly, and there you set a standard.
Yes,
that would be remembered for forever, not for the for that particular Olympics. Games. But for the rest of the years and rest of the Olympics to come.
Absolutely. Well, Moisha, thank you very much for joining us on Sports Extra. It was an honor having you, sharing all of this history regarding the Olympics. Of course, I think it all starts tomorrow. When you talk about Pakistan, we're all geared up for our athletes performing, and all the best to them as well. The spectacular opening ceremony is going to have everybody's eyes on it as well. And of course, we'll keep on updating you regarding the daily updates of the Olympics as well. On that note, we take a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Sports Extra, and now we talk about cricket specifically, and there's a lot to talk about when you talk about women's cricket. That is also on the cards. The T20 Asia Cup has now reached the semi-final stage. Pakistan is going to be facing host Sri Lanka, but in the first semi-final, India take on Bangladesh. Now that's a sort of a new rivalry that has been created in women's cricket. We all remember the last time India and Bangladesh faced each other in the women's side, and that almost ended in a very physical clash. So I mean, we talk about that as well, and then we move on and we discuss Pakistan Shaheens as well, who've got a major blow as Shahnawaz Dahani has been ruled out due to a back injury as well, and it's very serious. I mean, the way our pacers are undergoing this. So of course there's been certain changes that we talk about there as well, how we're going to talk on that in detail. And joining us in studios is cricket commentator, sports expert. He's also an international broadcaster and presenter. K. Asif Ahmed. Assalamu alaikum. How are you, sir?
Walaikum Assalam, Ahmed. I'm perfect. Thank you.
Right, Asif, the semi-final lineup is completed. Now India take on Bangladesh, Pakistan take on Sri Lanka. I know majority hopes for a Pakistan-India final, but how are you seeing the semi-final?
Are you really thinking about this?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, that's great. I like your spirit. And of course, you know that we're just backing our girls. If you see Pakistan versus Sri Lanka, I was just checking the record. And last 5 T20, if you see that the Pakistan team didn't play well. Reason, their skipper, Chamaria Tapatu, she's been an excellent player. 134 T20 internationals. And then see her stats. I mean, now she's improving economy rate, she's improving her strike rate, each and everything, and she's performing so well. And this tournament, if you talk about specifically, they played ruthless cricket. This is what I do like, that when you're playing in your country, home ground, home crowd, each and everything is in your favor and you're getting advantage. Chamaria Tapatu, then Wishmi Gunaratne. If you see their stats as an opener, opening batter, both of them, they're performing so well. Remarkable performance so far. But from Pakistan side, yes, I will talk about Gul Firoza and Muniba. See, I had discussed this earlier on, that the Gul Firoza, this is really important when you're playing either any sort of cricket, either it's shorter format, longer format, either it's ODI. You should be very good with your technique, and this is the best thing with Gul Firoza, and Muniba is supporting her well. One question I would like to ask you, that why Nida Dar is not bowling? That's
not just bowling, I mean batting as well. I think what the Pakistani batting order that best suits us right now should be Muniba and Gul Firoza to open, Sidra at 3, and number 4 and 5 should be Nida at 4 and Alia at 5. Nida Dar for me is also batting too low down the order, which doesn't make sense.
No,
when you've got that experience, and then
see, this is your good suggestion.
Tactical mistake which you've asked as well, I'll answer that. Against India and Sri Lanka, who've got quality left-handers, we cannot afford. We've got 2 leg spinners and 2 left arms. So, you know, traditionally a lefty would play you well. So, Nida as a makeshift off spinner can really do well for Pakistan. I mean, that should be a tactical approach. I agree with you. But a very important thing that I want to ask you right now is, we're stuck in a conundrum, both the men's team and women's team. So, they tend to bowl well. And they, you know, both the matches Pakistan have won is one chasing. But batting first, our targets are still not what we're expecting from the team.
Well, chasing against Sri Lanka won't be an easy, because they're scoring more than 170 and 180. And though Gul Firoza and Muniba are performing well, but once again, the question mark is on skipper. When you were not skipper, you were doing fantastic job for Pakistan. But suddenly when you are promoted as a skipper, as captain of Pakistan cricket team. It's a big tournament. It's a big match against Sri Lanka. And then, of course, all the best wishes for the semis and the finals, of course. Why you're not bowling? As you said that if you understand that mantra, that a right-hander, a right-arm off-spinner is not bowling to a right-hander batter. Why? What's the question? The same thing which we have faced, the problem with Imad Wasim, that I'm a left-arm spinner and I won't bowl to left-hand batter. That's the problem. But other than this, see some problems in the fielding. And I've heard the head coach, Mohammad Wasim, he said that we are achieving our targets. Yes, first game we didn't play well, but rest of 2 games, the confidence was high. The girls were playing so nicely. Okay, fine, fair enough. But what's wrong with the skipper? That still I'm not understanding. And if skipper is not leading from the front and, you know, expecting something from the juniors, that's okay. I mean, you're giving them confidence. But then where is your role? What is your job? Why you're in the team? Neither you're bowling nor you're batting. Then why you're leading? This is the question, isn't it?
Well, certainly it is, and I think now is a time that you need those proactive decisions immediately, because obviously this is a knockout stage right now. You won't have an opportunity to correct that mistake on the given day. Now we come to the Pakistan Shaheens chapter. It's been terrible news so far. For Pakistan Shaheens, Shahnawaz Dahani is injured and he is out of the remainder of the series, and of course he's going to be coming back home, where the medical panel will then assess the way forward as well. Asif, not good news. Another player from Pakistan ending up with an injury. The frequency right now is pretty much questionable.
Once again, Ahmad, we would have to look towards the root cause. What's the problem? Shahnawaz Dahani, I have watched him in domestic cricket. Very enthusiastic all the time. He enjoys the cricket. And when you see in the history, especially in the Asia, the fast bowlers, they always struggle. They always struggle, especially when they're playing in Australia, in New Zealand, in England. even in the Asia as well. Shahnawaz Dahani is the kind of bowler, you know, that when you see his high arm bowling action, sometimes he used to come up with the side arm bowling, and when he throws the ball, his back, you know, come up with all the pressure, with all the, you could say that bearing all the pressure. So I think that the Junaid Khan is there. He's working with the fast bowlers, but after injury, it would take some times, maybe 2 months, 3 months. But here we require proper treatment. Do remember the case of Ehsanullah, whoever the responsible is, either, because now some news coming that Ehsan was the responsible. Let me share with you guys that when he was in the NCA and he said, I'm leaving for Swat. He went to Swat for 6-7 days. Pakistan Cricket Board was calling him. He didn't come. And after 7 or 6 days, his injury was in trouble, more trouble. So I think that if PCB will handle this case reasonably and properly, he will be okay, because we have watched in past, you know, that the past years that Shoaib Akhtar, he gone through with the injury, Waqar Yunus, Wasim Akbar, everyone, and especially do remember the fastest bowler, that was Zahid, and he didn't come back. Why? Just because of the injuries.
Well, certainly, I would agree. I think Asif has raised a very important point, that we need to revisit our strategy as a player and the management perspective as well. It's not about the injury. The nature of injuries are pretty much the same. They're struggling with their back right now. They're struggling with one particular element. I think that's why we need to then focus on the biomechanics of our fast bowlers, whether the landing position, they're hip dominant, knee dominant, what kind of science is going behind that as well. So I think all of this really counts. But Asif, thank you very much for joining us. It's always a pleasure having you on the show. But I think you've identified some very critical points, which the PCB's medical panel, a better medical panel than the last time, obviously would be looking into as well. But I think it's very, very important that we intentionally see these things as well. Of course, before we go, I just want to send out a special shout out to one of our very dear viewers who's been sending a lot of messages. So Mr. Zahid, thank you very much for tuning into the show and all your questions. I've tried to address most of them through our panelists as well. And Zahid and all your friends in your vicinity, my regards to them from my team as well. So that wraps up Sports Extra. For me and the entire team, it's goodbye for now.